What's up, guys? Kellen coming to you with something a little bit different today. We're going to do a little react commentary style video to a video that kind of hits pretty close to home. This is Junk Food Kids, Season 1, Episode 2. Involves just the childhood obesity crisis going on in Great Britain right now. It's from a channel called Bariatric Documentaries. So if you want to head over and check out their other videos, they're a really, really good channel. I recommend it, but we're just going to hang out, chill, watch this video. I'm going to pause and put in my 2 cents every now and then because, you know, I'm pretty experienced in the fitness space, and I'm also experienced with childhood obesity because I was a chubby little fat kid for pretty much most of my childhood. I only started taking my health seriously when I was an adult. So I feel like this is going to strike a chord with me, and I'll have some good experience to add to it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go.
In my mum's secret cupboard, we have chocolate, crisps, caramels, biscuits,
Snack locker.
candy, everything
Classic.
in the world. It's chocolate, and it's a mint chocolate.
Britain's in the grip of an epidemic. A third of our children are now overweight or obese.
Crazy.
In Europe, we are one of the fattest countries for our young people.
And thousands have such bad diets that they're having to undergo
my God.
major surgery.
He's off to sleep now.
Sit down, darling. Sit down, baby.
Everybody's got a theory about why.
Do you know why you're here, Pavia?
Not really.
Shops are to blame. Governments are to blame. People who make the candy and the sweets, they're to blame. If
Your child is overweight, you're to blame. I'm sorry. When you're an adult, feel free to blame whoever you want. You can blame processed food and the government and, you know, the monster under your bed. Go for it. But if you have a 6-year-old child that's obese and grossly overweight, that's your fault. All right. The kid can't go out and get his own food. That's on you. So maybe you should exercise a little discipline in the household. Not bring that crap in, or at least hide it from them so they don't know where to get it, and maybe limit their snacks. That's all I gotta say. Speaking from personal experience.
Thyroid. Might be something to do with that.
Yeah,
But
sure.
behind the headlines,
Yeah, it's
what do the
thyroid.
health professionals really think?
It's not medical, you know, because these things start at home.
I think the parents are to blame for overweight children, but they have to inherit.
Hey.
With exclusive access to some of the busiest children's hospitals in the country,
Hello, Tallulah. How are you?
we meet the consultants on the front line.
I'm going to be a mean doctor. I'm going to give you a lecture.
It's very rare
Yes.
to see
Oh, I can't
fat
wait for the
children
lectures.
with thin parents.
We hear from the kids
I might not make it until I'm 30 or something.
and their parents.
See, that'll last.
Imagine being a child and saying that. Imagine being a little 8 or 9-year-old kid and saying, I might not live to 35. Holy shit. As a parent, I mean, I don't have any kids, but as a parent, that should just kick you right in the gut. That should be a wake-up call. But something tells me, by the looks of some of these people, that they're never going to get a wake-up call. So
It's me. A few days.
To find out why our children are so unhealthy.
It can be
Sugar.
prevented 100%.
carbs.
As a society, we have become accepting of it, and we shouldn't be. We should say, this is wrong.
Yeah. Kind of excited for this. This is going to be good.
King's College Hospital in London. This hospital has Britain's first full paediatric obesity team who perform stomach reduction operations on children.
What?
Because it is a very, very major surgery. It can have serious complications. People can die.
Bariatric surgery on children? We're doing gastric sleeves and gastric bypass on children? This is crazy, man. Crazy.
Die with the surgery.
Across the country, more and more of the NHS budget is being spent treating children with medical conditions caused largely by their diet.
Oh, that looks nice. Chippy, chippy, chippy.
Fat.
In this episode, we meet
Carbs.
the parents who believe they're not
Oh my
entirely
God.
Because she eats custard.
I've never come across an explanation that custard is the cause of obesity?
Shops are to blame.
Yeah.
Governments are to blame.
Yeah,
People
sure.
who make the candy and the sweets, they're to blame.
And
Who's
the
buying it,
doctors
dude?
forced to take extreme measures as a result.
It's all right, darling. It's okay, baby.
13-year-old Denisa and her family moved to the UK from Romania 4 years ago.
Getting
Like
active at least.
20% of children her
At least
age,
you're getting some physical activity. You like to
Denisa
see
has
it.
been diagnosed as obese.
I think my weight affects the way I feel about myself. Most girls like to look really, really, really nice because of the boys.
Sugar. Pure sugar. I
People
haven't seen a single
don't
piece of
judge you
protein
by the
yet.
way you are, by the way your character is. They judge you by the way you look.
At nearly 60,
Kids are cruel, man. Kids are cruel. When I was growing up, and I wasn't much, I was pretty much the same size as this girl right here. I was pretty huge. What'd she say? She was 13? Yeah, I was about well over 300 pounds when I was 13. Kids are vicious. Absolutely vicious. Kids can be the worst. And so I know exactly what this girl's going through.
15 stone. Denisa is double the weight a girl her age should be.
It's just hard not to eat what you want to eat. Some people, like me, are just too addicted to junk food.
Denise's father has serious health issues due to his size, and she's already starting to share some of his symptoms.
I don't think my parents eat the right food because they love the same food as I do.
Yeah.
Having failed
Carbs
to
and
lose weight
fat.
naturally,
Carbs and fat. Carbs and
Denise's
fat.
GP has referred her to King's College Hospital's Young Person Surgical Weight Management Service, the last resort for obese children.
Obesity in children is extremely worrying, and it has been shown that if you are living in a deprived area, the chances of you becoming obese are higher. We are now seeing children who are obese at much younger age, and therefore they are developing diseases which
Junk food is really, really cheap. So you see it a lot with the low-income households. They'll resort to buying just huge amounts of bulk food from like Dollar General and Walmart because it's cheap. It's really, really cheap. And healthy food does get pretty expensive. You can buy a can of Coke for $1, but a bottle of water is $1.50. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
we used to see only in adults.
This is the only paediatric team in Britain who, in extreme cases, are prepared to perform radical stomach reduction surgery on children.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
It's more effective than a gastric band and involves removing up to 90% of the stomach, costing the NHS up to £10,000 a time.
I think it's extraordinary that we're offering bariatric surgery
Yeah.
to young people.
Agreed.
I think
It's
the
insane.
youngest is 13, so we're talking only just out of childhood. Parents can, for want of a better word, be in denial of the part they may have played, but children need to be brought up to eat in such a way that they are nurturing their body rather than slowly damaging it.
Denisa and her parents have come to King's College Hospital to find out whether she's suitable for surgery. She'll be assessed by an expert team of doctors, surgeons...
And she's 13. Yes, she's chubby, but like bariatric surgery? Like, can we just try a calorie deficit for a little while and some exercise? Maybe lift some weights? Like, what the fuck is going on in the UK right now? Like, she's heavy, but she's not obese. I don't think her health is at risk where we need to do such a huge, massive surgery. And if you want my opinion on bariatric surgery and all of those, if you don't address the root cause of the obesity, bariatric surgery is just, it's a Band-Aid. You'll get bariatric surgery, and yes, you'll lose weight for a little while, but you don't address the problems that got you there. And after a while, you go back to your old habits, continue to eat and eat and eat, and the stomach that you have left just stretches out to a normal size again, It happens all the time. You can't just Band-Aid solution a problem when you don't address the symptoms. Addressing the symptoms, a little bit harder, of course. You can't have surgery for that, but it's going to save them a lifetime of just rebounding and just disordered eating and etc.
Psychologists and dietitians.
So, tell me about your weight, if you don't mind, Denisa. What have you done to try and control it? Have you tried stuff?
I think we've been on a diet.
Yeah, we keep on diet, all three together.
The whole
All three together. If you look at the dad, you can see how successful that is.
family?
Yes, it was very good, but now we cannot keep. She cannot give up the bread. She likes very much, and
Sometimes she go to the fridge in
and
the
she.
night.
What would you snack at from the fridge if you...
I don't know.
Yogurts.
Yogurts, yeah.
Some sweets.
Yogurt's not bad.
The children who are obese do not understand about the
Between her and her dad and her mom, she's the thinnest one, but she's the one that's getting surgery. How about this guy? Where's the gastric sleeve for this homie right here? Bro, you're the problem. You are the problem, dude.
feeling of being full, and I don't think they can help themselves. Some of my patients can eat an 18-inch pizza and can still feel hungry after that.
Yeah, she's the thinnest one.
And once you do
the kid's the thinnest one.
Surgery, they'll probably come down to one slice of pizza. So their whole thought process completely changes.
As I'm sure you know, this clinic is a surgical clinic. So is that right? Do you understand that?
For us, it's the best solution. We try to diet, we try to do many things, and we didn't succeed.
So what do you think about surgery?
I think it's a really good thing that if I can do it,
Yeah.
I can have it.
Okay. First of all, we want to make sure that we've got the right people.
Unreal,
we can't
man.
do bariatric
Unreal.
surgery on everybody. We want to prevent this before it gets to that sort of a level. I think we all of us intuitively feel that it's a last resort.
Yeah,
In the
it
first
should be.
instance, I think we like to try and make sure that we've tried everything from a sort of diet and exercise point of view. Generally, our process is that you have to really try everything we can to help first before going ahead with something like...
It should be an absolute last resort emergency. You have exhausted all other options and your health is at risk. This chick's health, her health is not at risk right now. She's 13 years old. Yes, she's obese. Yes, she's not unhealthy. This guy, his cholesterol is probably sky high. He's probably pre-diabetic. Same thing with the mom. She probably has good health markers for now, but even, a hand grenade is safe for 3 seconds after you pull the pin. So she's going to have problems in life if she doesn't address her weight. But between the three of them, she's the healthiest, but she's the one getting gastric surgery. Make it make sense. Makes zero sense. Get this guy on it.
An operation.
The family will get a diet and exercise plan to try to help Denisa lose weight.
Good.
If this
Something tells me that diet and exercise plan ain't gonna work.
fails, surgery will be her only hope.
If the parents went back and started working on their weight loss program a bit more stringently, I would be the most happiest person. The best outcome is that if the patient and the family started changing their lifestyle and lost the weight without the surgery.
Yes.
15 minutes after leaving the...
So they're not completely crazy. All right. So the doctors at least have some sense. This isn't, it's probably different than America where, the doctors don't really give a shit. NHS, the UK, it's all, national healthcare system. It's all, government funded, free healthcare, so to speak. So I don't think they want to spend taxpayer money giving bariatric surgery to literal children. America, they'd probably be all about it. But this is just crazy, man.
Hospital, Denise's parents take her for one last treat.
Oh my God, why?
What I'm guarded about doing...
If you're going... if you're going to make a huge weight loss transition and change, and you're going to completely change your life around, going in for your last meal is just reinforcing everything that got you into the place to begin with. If you're going to change your life around, you're going to go on a diet, fucking go on the diet. Don't do any of this shit here, any last meal, because you're celebrating and glamorizing this type of behavior. That's all you're doing, is just enforcing it in her brain that this is a big event. We need to go out and have junk food. Like, just go home, clean out the fucking cupboards of all the sweets, and get some home cooked meals going. Like, crazy, absolutely crazy. If you're going on a diet, please don't do a last meal like you're on death row or something. Just, you're gonna set yourself up for failure.
Is giving the parents a hard time, because I lose their trust, and I lose the child, and I lose their confidence. So I can't be the person that is beating them with a stick about their weight. But I need them to trust me. But it's complicated. And things that impact most on children's health are the things I can't control, because fundamentally it is parenting that's at the core of it.
Yeah. That's a swing.
In Leeds,
Kid is getting
another
it.
child is facing an operation as a result of their diet.
Move, everybody.
Which kid?
Right, go on, Adam.
4-year-old Adam's baby teeth are so badly decayed he needs to have 4 of them removed.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, well, part of it is me and Michelle, we bought him loads of sweets, gave him loads of stuff.
Part of it? How about all of it? I hate the dads already in this show. This guy's a dickhead. The other girl's dad is a dickhead. They're just blaming everybody but themselves. You are the problem guy. You. Stop it. He's a 4-year-old. Who do you think? What, is he going out and just rubbing sugar on his teeth? No, you're giving him the food. Stop it.
No, we didn't do that much.
Not that much, but it's part of it, love.
No, it's all of it.
It's just sweets, crisps.
You're buying him the sweets. You're buying him the crap. And you're the one who's probably not telling him to brush his teeth or showing him how to brush his teeth. It's crazy.
Chocolates. Our kids are having to go and have their teeth extracted because of how much love we've shown them.
Of how much love we've shown them. How much love we've shown them. How fucking delusional can you be as a parent to give your kids unlimited sweets to the point where their teeth are rotting out of their skull and you call it love? It's just, insane. Absolutely insane. I hate this guy. He talked for like 45 seconds and I just hate him with every fiber of my being. Love. We loved him to death with sweets. Give me a fucking break.
You ready?
We are to blame, but shops are to blame, governments are to blame, people who make the candy and the sweets, they're to blame. It's hard to go into a shop and find something that won't rot the kids' teeth, won't make them hyper, won't make them energetic. You know, it's
How about some real food?
Hard to find that.
This isn't the first time that one of Nemo and Michelle's children has needed dental surgery.
How about an apple, an orange, string cheese, anything, celery sticks with peanut butter, even with some raisins. Shit, I don't care. You don't have to buy them chocolate and candy bars and, oh my God, these people just are infuriating. Like, it's called junk food kids, but it should be called neglectful parents.
I like it when my hair's curly.
Mum,
Shanice's good at doing styles.
Adam's older sister, Aaliyah, can still remember her trip to the hospital 5 years ago.
When I think I was 6, I had 6 teeth out. When I got in the car, that's when the pain started to kick in because all blood starts coming out, and I had to use my cardigan to stop all the blood, and it just didn't stop. And then when I got home, I was just crying my eyes out.
Modern parents tend to be more permissive in their behaviour and the way that they manage their children. What we've got to get across is that some of these things that on the face of it make the child happier are also potentially damaging for their child.
Yeah, there you go.
Nemo is a self-employed builder and the family's only breadwinner. His income has to buy food for 8.
Food is definitely a class subject. I don't think I'm middle class. I wouldn't call it lower class. We've got money, got a car, got an house. I wouldn't call it middle class, I'll call it above lower class. So I think I'm standard class, really. Come on, girl, get some food.
Adam, can you move, please?
Pepsi.
We need Donnelly.
The more money you have, the better food you eat.
Is that kebab? Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I had the money, I wouldn't feed any of my kids processed food.
Full sugar Pepsi. Yeah, dump it right down the kids. Yeah, he's got rotten teeth. Let's give him a big old glass of Pepsi. Big old can of Pepsi. Just pure sugar. Fuck it.
Yeah, eat it now. So I'm hoping I'm giving him...
These people have a table? We're just straight up laying a blanket down, eating picnic style on the floor in the house? This is crazy. What kind of place are we living in here?
Best of both worlds. Well, it's not best of both worlds, but it's best of what I can afford to give him. Okay, the food's done and now the noise is back.
Dental decay has now been shown to be linked to poverty and socioeconomic deprivation. Okay, it's very unusual to see severe dental decay in middle classes. This unequal distribution of tooth decay is a reflection of our unequal society. That's how it is. Diseases reflect societies, and especially preventable diseases, because by the very nature, they need someone to prevent them, and these someone usually are the families.
Dentists, they get paid for removing teeth or fixing teeth or whatever. It's their job.
I don't think they want to remove kids' teeth, though. You got a 4-year-old kid. I don't think he likes taking teeth out of a 4-year-old kid. Dentist probably wants more to have everybody have clean, healthy teeth. It's crazy. It's like, well, maybe it's true in America, but doctors, don't want people to have cancer, right? It's like saying doctors want people to have cancer to make money off of them. They make money when people have cancer. This is just a weird, fucked up mindset.
My kids to be happy. So if they're happy, with a few teeth missing, that's not the be all and end all of everything.
Crazy. Insane.
It's 7 a.m. and in a few hours, 4-year-old Adam will have surgery to remove his decayed baby teeth.
He has been in a lot of pain. I've just been giving him Calpol and brushing his teeth a bit more.
Did she say cow pollen? Is that what it was? Somebody tell me what that is?
It'll be all right after the operation. Sore mouth, but be all right after a few hours. Just give him a few sweets and take his mind off it.
Oh my God. This guy needs to be put in a educational program or something, because he's gonna kill his kid.
Adam's operation is taking place at the Leeds Dental Institute, where the city's most serious cases are treated. The majority of the children seen here are from low-income families, and the number needing surgery is rising.
I want a blanket. I'm cold.
Tooth decay is the most common reason why a child between 5 and 9 years of age will need hospital treatment in England.
Poor kid.
This is a huge, huge public health problem.
Come this way, Adam. Bring your mum with you as well, won't you?
Sorry your parents suck, buddy.
Taking children's teeth out under general anesthesia can have lingering psychological impact on the child. Being put off to sleep in a strange room by strange people with strange clothes and waking up spitting blood all over.
Yeah.
That's not a good first experience to dental health for any child.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Dad. You dickhead.
5-1 has a distal cavity and a mesial cavity. On the right-hand side, the plan is to restore the lower right E, take the lower right D out.
Sometimes happens. They sometimes jump out like that. Good, that's great. Good
Poor
squeeze.
kid, man.
Swab, please.
Just don't like to see him. No. Having gastro... No, just didn't like it. He was struggling. They were trying to get mask off him, you see, and he shouted mummy, and then he were out then. It's just, oh, I don't know, just didn't like it.
It's crazy. What's Dad got to say about this?
I just can't wait for
Maybe
him to
Dad
be
should have gone
older
in
and
there.
go.
The decay is worse than expected. In total, 5 of Adam's teeth have to be removed.
Yikes. Mom is actually showing some like actual parenting energy. Where's the dad in all this? It's the dad's to blame. He's the ringleader. He's the breadwinner, so to speak. Why isn't he bringing his kid into the anesthesia room and watching him get gassed? He should be in there watching the doctors pull his teeth out, really. Pull the teeth out of his 4-year-old because of his, like, neglectful parenting. That's what he should be doing, but he's probably fucking off somewhere buying more pizza.
Now, it's not wrong that we do this treatment because we have to do this treatment to get the child out of pain. It's wrong that we allowed this situation to develop.
Yes. One thing I will say about this show, at least the medical professionals and the doctors and everybody that should care really seem to care, which is refreshing. It is, it's really good to see. It's unlike America where, everybody's making money and, spending out the ass for insurance and all that stuff. This is nationalized healthcare. So obviously they want to spend as little money as possible and emphasize prevention. It's great that they care. They seem to really care about the problem that's happening. But the parents, man, holy shit, the parents are just nightmares. Poor kid.
Dental decay is not 99%, but 100% preventable.
Yes, my man.
And unless we prevent it, these children will keep coming.
At the other end of the country, in North London, 10-year-old Sarah is also suffering due to her poor diet.
Weight has been an issue for me for the past couple of years, like a few years, like 3 or 4.
Emma, Sarah, going on, running backwards.
I've tried to do a lot of diets to lose weight.
This was me. This was me in PE class. I just I hated physical activity. I was a fat kid. My brother used to like to say, and I can't confirm this because I was really, really young, that I quit T-ball because I didn't like to sweat. I don't recall myself ever saying that. He may be just trolling, and this may be just a troll that's lived on to this day. I don't remember. I mean, I was really young. I feel like I remember it. But yeah, that was the kind of the theme of my childhood. I didn't like to sweat. Played a lot of video games, ate a lot of food, watched a lot of TV. Didn't really have a whole lot of physical activity.
I actually lost a little weight, but then I gained it again when I finished it. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so rubbish at it.
Happens.
When I see an overweight child, I think it's very important to examine the reasons behind the cause of the child being overweight. There are, on a few occasions, there are medical problems,
Yeah.
but in the majority, the overweight is due to food choice and lifestyle.
Exactly. Genetics may load the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger. That's all I'm saying. People that love to blame genetics and all this factors that are out of their control and There's, you know, I'm just destined to be fat most of the time. Bullshit.
Should I get the plate?
Yeah, well, let's see, wait. Bring the plate and put some tissue in it.
Sarah's mum brought her to the UK from Morocco when she was a baby. And
Moroccan
Casimir blames
family.
her daughter's weight gain on
Moroccan food. Good shit. Good shit. So if I was Moroccan, I'd probably be fat too.
Britain's national cuisine.
Sweet Sarah, please. She loves English food, Sarah. Chicken in the oven with the roast potatoes, all this stuff, she loves it. Come here, come and sit down.
I will say this. At least her mom is actually cooking food, and it was refreshing to see, you know, a pan with actual food on the stove instead of pizza boxes and sweets and candy. So maybe her problem is just portion control.
She's gonna say, يلا جلس حط كرسي ونزل drink.
My favourite food is fish and chips, pizza, hash browns with barbecue sauce, glass
Carbs.
of banana milkshake,
Fat.
or a glass of chocolate milkshake, or a glass of strawberry milkshake.
Oof.
Whatever they want, I do it. You have to cook for children. You have to what they want to make them happy.
No, you don't. They're kids. You're the parent. You tell them what they eat. My parents, I love them dearly, but a lot of the times they took the same mindset where I want what I want. I was a picky little kid, and they just gave me whatever I wanted. And I'm not blaming them for me being a fat little kid. I mean, partially the problem was, you know, them, I guess I should say. But, you know, I'm a child of the 80s. We didn't have all this nutritional information. You know, there was no internet in the 80s and 90s. We're just kind of going on, you know, what was passed down through generations. But parents these days have no excuse. I'm sorry.
I'll take one.
In Morocco, you know, we eat this food is different completely. You eat a lot of fish, salad. We have salad always. But when I cook Moroccan food, she doesn't eat.
Tonight, Sarah...
Well, hey, maybe she cook Moroccan food more often, because if she doesn't eat, then she's probably going to lose weight. Hey, that's a nice little side effect of that, huh?
Sarah's pizza is followed by a plate of hash browns with deep-fried fish. But Casimir is convinced that the source of Sarah's problem is the food she's been given at school.
She have a...
whatever we can do to avoid any accountability. Oh, the parents. There's a common thread going through this whole show, and it's the parents. They suck. All of them. Oh, man.
Problem with her is when she starts school, you know, she eat this food. All this custard and rice pudding, and that, she love it. Special custard. Custard, she love it. She wasn't like that when she was with me. She was very, you know, when she got to school, she was very skinny.
I think the responsibility for children remains with parents.
Yeah.
And it's not easily said, but parents have to remain responsible.
Thank you.
We are here to do a job, and our most important job is to bring up our family in fit and healthy ways.
Thank you.
And so excuses are really not acceptable.
The juxtaposition of the parents and the healthcare professionals is like so striking in this. Like the professionals are on their shit and the parents are just lost. It's crazy just seeing them side by side. It's like they're speaking two different languages. It's crazy.
School have noticed Sarah's weight gain and have recommended she and her mum join an intervention course to try to get the problem under control.
I think I need to lose weight because if I carry on with this in the future, I'm not saying I will, but I might get diabetes and I might not make it until I'm 30 or something.
That's crazy.
A few days ago, 13-year-old Denisa was advised by her doctor to improve her diet and take more exercise in order to avoid stomach reduction surgery.
If you want to come through.
We're going to the gym.
So she
All
and her
right.
parents have come for a session at a local gym.
Nice. Here we go.
Okay. Now down.
Homeboy was jacked, bro.
Keep going.
Here we go.
We stopped. We stopped. What?
Oh, I love it. I would pay to watch a whole show of just this guy getting his ass kicked in the gym. It would make me so happy. Oh. Suffer. Suffer, buddy.
No. I'm concentrating.
Here we go. Still smiling, so we're doing something right.
She's having fun.
Since her visit to the hospital, Denisa is having second thoughts about the operation.
Good.
She's keen to try everything she can to avoid the surgeon's knife.
Yes, Denisa, yes. I want it so bad for you. I want you, oh my God, I just want you to take control of your own life and not have to resort to that.
I went there hoping that they'll say, yes, you can have the surgery, and I'll just have the surgery in the summer break, but they kind of told the side effects, and I didn't like them.
Didn't she have a British accent to start with? She almost sounded American right there. That was really weird.
One of them was that I could die.
Why does she sound American now? What the hell? What have they done to Denisa? Are you a skinwalker? Are you a doppelganger? What's going on here?
And I don't want to die.
At home,
That's creepy.
The family have also started to rethink the diet they've had since they arrived from Romania.
In our country, if she asks something, I said, sorry, I don't have money to buy it, you know. But here, when we come, food and sweets and, you know, everything you see, you buy it because it's cheaper.
She's coming. Oh, Daddy, can you buy this to me, please? Yeah, and again, I cannot resist.
Maybe you should.
We start a new life.
Oh, it's
all
pretty good.
together.
Chicken and mushrooms?
So my husband cook now, and we'll have vegetable, and
Nice.
we'll have rice, boiled rice, and will be a very good food for starting.
I just got a little hunger pain there. Oh, it's funny. The first time they actually mentioned healthy food, and all of a sudden I'm hungry now. Oh, but it's too late. I can't eat. I'll have to wait till tomorrow. It's fine though. I'm at my calorie quota for the day. I am in a calorie deficit, 2,350 calories, and I am at it. But it's fine. Little hunger, good for the soul.
The new diet.
Denisa is hoping the family's effort will mean she can avoid surgery.
It does look good though. Shit.
Diet works. I don't think I'll want the surgery because the surgery is lifelong. The diet can just stay for a bit and then go, because then you would eat normally, like balanced diet, you know?
You don't want the surgery anymore.
If the diet works.
Okay.
I don't want the surgery.
Atta girl.
Yeah, okay. I'm agree with that.
Yes.
I'm not sure if
They should all agree with that. Mom, dad, and the child. They should all agree with that. They should have not even thought of that in the first place. But this is, I hope this ends well for her. I really, really want her to do good.
And I find it easy to diet, but I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah. I think the most important factor in a child losing weight is support. Now, that can be from the family, that can be from healthcare professionals, it can be from schools, but obviously families are going to play a really, really big role. Apart from in a few very rare cases, everybody has the ability to achieve a healthy weight with the right diet and lifestyle.
Oh, that looks fire, bro. Should have been eating that the whole time.
Sarah's mum, Kashmir, works nights as a contract cleaner. So every evening she leaves her
Uh-oh. Leaving Sarah all alone by herself at night? What's gonna happen? She gonna raid the sweets. Sarah, you better not. I swear to fucking God, Sarah. You better behave yourself. Go to bed. You don't want that food.
daughter in the care of her older sister, and with the run of the house.
No.
In my mum's secret cupboard, we have chocolate, crisps, caramels, candy.
How's it secret if she knows about it? Doesn't sound very secret. Now all of YouTube knows about it. Rip the secret drawer.
Lollipops, every sweet thing in the world.
Don't you
This
do
is
it.
it's like a mint. It's chocolate, and it's got mints in it.
Stop it.
It's chocolate. It's a mint chocolate.
Put it back.
And I don't know why, but
stop it.
I like it a lot. I eat it every time.
You
Like
don't
somebody's
need it.
inside you and they're controlling you, something like that. And then it's just addictive. When you see something, you take it, you do it again and again and again.
Fun little fact that Sarah mentioned there is get addicted. They've done studies now on modern day processed food, and they've done like rodent studies and given a sample size of rodents, highly palatable, hyper processed, sugary foods, and then gave a bunch of other rodents straight up cocaine, and then kind of examined their brains and their brain activity, and all the same parts of the brain that were active during literal cocaine usage are just as active during processed food. So suffice to say, modern day food has more in common with drugs than actual nutrition, and it's absolutely insane. Ultra processed food is designed to not make you full and satisfied. It is designed to make you hungrier, in which you will consume more processed food. That's the game that they're playing now. So when I tell people to stop, eating processed food, there's a big reason for that. Not just because it's unhealthy, it's just because it's a drug. It's literal drugs. So yeah, as soon as the longer you take off from processed food and take it out of your diet, the farther you go on, you'll stop craving it. It's because you're detoxing. You're literally detoxing off of a drug like food. So yeah, it is addictive. It's meant to be that way.
Nowadays, there's more pressure on the parents to be working. So that in itself may be a contributing factor to what's going on. We have less time, and as a result, the children are potentially suffering and not being encouraged to take good food and to take adequate exercise.
My life is upside down, that's it, I know that. I feel guilty when I leave her like that because she says, Mommy, please come and kiss me.
Sad.
I feel that when my mum goes to work and then everybody's mum's at home looking after them, playing with them.
That's a big factor, because food is comfort for a lot of children. So when she's left alone all night with her mother and she's home by herself, food's going to be there for her. Food's going to take the place of her mom. So yeah.
Watching with them, I feel lonely.
And then you eat your feelings.
I am feel guilty, but I can do nothing. I have to work. What can I do? I feel guilty to leave her because she's still young now, this time. But never mind. What can I do? I have to go to work. I have to.
Guys, are we all ready to make a start? Yeah? So this is an easy one. What is the main drink that we should be drinking every day?
Water. Yeah.
And what drink should we be avoiding?
Soda. Juice.
In North London, 10-year-old Sarah and her mum have joined a weight management course on the advice of her school.
Sarah's mum looks absolutely miserable. She does not want to be there. Granted, she's here because of her kid. She's not, she's not there for herself. But man, she looks miserable.
And then the last question I'm going to ask is about sugar. Why is it important that we don't have too much sugar in our diet? There is 3 reasons.
Rotten teeth.
I'd like to lose
pre-diabetes.
half my weight. That would be really good. And then I could stop worrying about everybody looking at me, giving me dirty looks and that. Because that's what happens sometimes.
Yep. It happens. Kids are cruel.
To make matters worse, Sarah's weight gain has become a talking point for some of her classmates.
Spamming me with everything.
Mashed potato.
They're calling me mashed potato because it's got to do with my weight. They're basically describing my weight with that. And they send me really bad pictures as well. I don't look at the pictures with a swear and I just turn them off completely.
It's crazy.
People bully me about my appearance. I get really mean things like, you're ugly, nobody likes you, cover your scuff because you're killing everybody with your ugliness and that. It's just really nasty.
Kids are
The
brutal,
common
man.
emotion that I see in the kids that I work with is that they're scared. They get teased and bullied for their weight on a day-to-day basis. Why are we surprised, therefore, that they don't do well socially or don't do well in education or don't do well in their career? The reality is that those children feel as though every single day is a battle.
Sarah's weight gain now means that even shopping for clothes has become an ordeal.
Oh no. Oh, I hated shopping so much. Oh my God, school shopping every year as a chubby fat kid. Oh my God. I have a very funny story. This is about my mom, bless her heart. When I was in high school, I was probably almost 400 pounds. I was a big boy. And all of my friends had Jinkos. You guys remember Jinko jeans, the hilariously oversized leg hole jeans that it looked like a dress when you're wearing it, or a skirt, I guess I should say. And the biggest size that the Jinkos came in at the store was a 40-inch waist, and I was like a 46 or something. I'm 6'3" and almost 400 pounds, so I held my weight well, but I was still a really fat kid, and I was so upset that I couldn't wear the Jinko jeans that my mom bought me. It makes me almost want to cry. She bought me the Jinko jeans and cut out the waistband and sewed in spandex. She sewed in spandex so I could wear the Jinko jeans. That was like one of the, that's a memory that sticks with me. It's going to stick with me forever. And it's something that will keep me from going back. It's crazy. I love my mom to death. She's awesome. Spandex and the Jinko jeans. Oh, wow.
Sarah, this one, the one you had before.
It's like a wedding in here.
Do you remember you have this one?
It's not going to fit me. That's tiny. How's it going to...
Small. No, look.
Oh, school shopping was
Not
brutal.
being able to choose your clothes is even worse than getting bullied, because when you're getting bullied and they say all those harsh things about you that it's not actually true, like cusses, like you're so fat you can't fit through the door. That's not actually true, and and they know that as well. And everyone knows that. And when you go shopping, when you try it on, you already know that.
Sure, look, Sarah.
One thing I will say about being fat and dealing with all of the ridicule and the kids making fun, it gave me character. It taught me how to stand up to bullies, taught me how to take accountability for my life. Bullying's bad, don't get me wrong, and it's like does some really awful shit to a kid's psychological state, but it made me a better person, I feel like, and I really hope it does the same thing for Sarah, or Sarah, I should say.
This is nice.
I have it.
It's too small.
It's really sad as well because I don't get to wear the stuff that other people choose to wear as well.
Yep.
Sarah,
Yep.
how about this one?
Negative.
Negative.
You don't like shopping?
Oh, Sarah has checked out. This was me. This was me in school shopping. I just didn't want to be there anymore. You try on a few pairs of pants that don't fucking fit, and your mom is like, "Oh, honey, they look so good on you. You look so handsome." When you look like, 400 pounds of chewed bubble gum stuffed into a garbage bag. Yeah, this was me. I was probably sitting on the floor, and my mom was just holding stuff up, and I'm like, nope, over and over again. So I feel this.
It's been 3 weeks since 13-year-old Denisa and her parents made their first visit to the gym. And they haven't returned.
Oh no, Denisa,
the hospital
no!
sent through a detailed diet plan for the family to follow. But
Shh, better not fucking pull out any sweets out of that book bag to Nisa, I swear to God. I swear.
Denise's parents have yet to put it into action.
My mum asked me, have you started that diet yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't even looked on the letter. I think that my mum doesn't think that the diet is going to work because it's kind of hard, and especially for me, because...
Of course it's hard. Everything in life that is worth doing is hard. If it were easy, nobody would be fat. You need to learn how to do the hard stuff. Doing the hard stuff is what builds you as a human being. Just because something is hard doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Fuck. I'm getting so angry.
I can't do it by myself.
Denise's father, Virgil, works as a builder. He's come to the conclusion that the surgery will be more effective than their attempts to diet.
Dieting.
Oh, we got chicken thighs just boiling, just pretty much pan fried in a whole shitload of oil. Dude, chicken thighs on the grill are amazing. A little marinade, even just a little bit of marinade. Throw some Mrs. Dash on there. You don't need all this crap, man.
Changing your eating style. It's about the power of willing, you know. And
this guy just, we're not even in a house. The dude's in the middle of building a house. He just slides a hot plate in and he's cooking food. Like he can't just go home and cook. What's going on here?
We demonstrate that we are not that strong.
So we're just gonna give up. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I hate this guy. The dads in this series just make me want to just punch a wall. Seriously.
She tried to lose weight when she was 11. She tried to lose weight when she was 12. But got fatter and fatter.
Because of you. Because of you, Virgil.
But with the surgery, you don't have to give up of temptations.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you eat whatever you want. But only in a smaller amount, much more smaller amount.
Until you stretch your stomach back out. And then you're back to square one. Oh my God, Virgil, just, oh my God. This guy should be, like, fined or something. Put in prison. Child neglect.
Some of the parents, when they come to us, have come with the idea that if their child had the surgery, it will act like a magic wand. The child will be thin, and they will be able to live a normal life. But the child and the family will need to ensure that the child eats a specific type of food and the small amount of food for the rest of their life.
Yeah, you've already proved that you can't have any self-control. So if you feed the shit to your kid after that surgery, you're going to kill your kid. You're going to complicate the surgery. It's going to have serious health problems. Like, if you don't address the eating habits, surgery ain't going to do shit. If Dr. Now and My 600-Pound Life is anything, you can out-eat the surgery pretty easily. So, oh, Virgil, you're stupid. I hate you, Virgil.
Not getting the surgery, her asthma will get worse. She will get diabetes. So we want a cure. We want her get slim, a normal
Get
body,
yourself slim, bro.
For all her life.
My parents find it hard to keep to a diet, and that's why I can't start a diet, because they find it hard. If surgery wasn't an option,
I think if they sent Sarah to like or Denisa, I guess her name's Denisa. They should send her to like a fat camp. I think she would do great at a fat camp. She looked like she was having fun in the gym, and just putting her with a bunch of her peers that have the same experiences. I think she would really, really benefit. Get away from her toxic. Like, her parents are literally toxic, especially Virgil. Like, if she was actually like at a fat camp, I think she would do really well.
I'd get fatter and be awful. I would be doomed.
I think surgery to children is a really controversial area. We would much rather see people eat healthily and maintain a healthy weight without having to go down the line of surgery.
Yes.
But we have to be realistic about the situation that we're in, and for some of these children, surgery is the best option.
Insane. Insane. Absolutely insane. That's creepy. Big old deep fryer.
Please.
I'll have a chip first.
Chippy, chippy, chippies.
On an estate in North Leeds, part-time barmaid Charlotte is bringing up 3 children on the minimum wage.
Kid's got a PSP. Gaming.
Her eldest son, 9-year-old Declan, is also facing surgery to remove rotten teeth.
Oh, that looks nice.
It's come as a shock to his mum.
You find out that your first child has had, you know, a problem with his teeth. It's quite scary as a parent. We don't really have treats unless, like, we've had his meal and then we have a treat after.
I don't know. Your kid doesn't have rotten teeth if you don't have treats. I think you're lying.
Because obviously they've eaten the dinner, they've been good.
Oh, thank you. That one, please.
They do get treats if they have had a good day. Or, like, if he's achieved something at school, we do give him a treat then.
The problem with poverty and socioeconomic deprivation is not money, it is priorities. A toothbrush costs very little. But these families have other priorities, and for them, perhaps brushing your teeth is not really on the list of things to do for that day.
Seems like it, huh? I mean, it is Britain we're talking about here. I don't want to throw out any stereotypes, but yeah, checks out.
Tomorrow, Declan will have 5 rotten teeth removed.
They'll obviously put me to sleep and they'll, I don't know, it's either the needle or they might numb my hand and they might put the needle in or a tube in. I don't know. Or it might be a mask. I don't know which one it is.
He's only 9 and he's had to go through this. So it's quite scary.
Not scary enough to change his diet, though.
I don't want to be awake because I might feel like the needle going into me and like when they pull it out and it really will hurt. And
it's just at that age, you don't really want your children to go through something like that at that age.
I just don't want to be awake.
Poor kid.
At the Leeds Dental Institute, 9-year-old Declan is facing an operation to remove 5 rotten teeth.
What we're going to do is he's going to have some fillings, but he's also going to have quite a few teeth wobbled out as well, because some of your teeth are really poorly and we can't really save them. Anything you want to ask me?
Them two aren't that wobbly. They won't come out when I'm asleep.
Oh, it's
just
going to
Yeah.
wobble them out.
You know, the ones that are really poorly teeth, okay? But sometimes, you know, some teeth are so bad we can't fix them. And then we'll have to just gently wobble them out for you. But when you wake up, they'll be gone. Okay?
What, I feel a thing?
No, not a thing. You'll be fast asleep.
You're gonna feel something when you wake up, though, kid. Get ready for that.
It's the wrong use of public money. Because what we're doing is we're just what I call repairing windows in a burning house.
Oh my God, that is the best, absolute best analogy I've ever heard in my life. Repairing windows in a burning house. If you don't address the symptoms that are causing it, you're just doomed to fail. Beautiful. That's so poetic. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna add that to my everyday lexicon. Like repairing windows in a burning house. That is just profound.
You can't do that. You can't. You know, if your house is on fire, you don't go putting new windows until you've put the fire out. And just filling children's teeth without sorting out what the problem is, it's just like replacing windows in a burning house. It should never be done.
Love this guy. Love him. My man.
So it's our first fruit now. And you tell me what sort of fruit that is.
In America, we love fucking... We'll paint the house when it's on fire, let alone the windows. We'll put a new porch on. The house could be up in flames. 4-alarm fire. God bless America, baby.
And I'll tell you if you're right. Can you smell it? It's So what we'll do, just lift his head up, take the pillow out, and there's just time for a good night kiss if you want to leave him with us. Right, you've done great, Mum. Well done.
All right.
There we are.
See you in a bit.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.
You're right, Charlotte.
Yeah, fine. It's just because it's first son. Got under general anaesthetic.
Because of you. You failed.
People like me, we treat children because we love it. We love children. We love treating children. We love taking care of them. He's having 5 extractions. So lower these. Lower these. Lower D. Can I have a mirror, please? Did they take yes? What makes me sad is that we are actually seeing them when there is nothing else we can do other than take the teeth out. That's what really makes me sad.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I would not be able to do it. I'd be so pissed at the parents.
END. As a professional, all I can do is try to give them advice and make sure this doesn't happen again. So 2 more to do. It is frustrating for me.
Yeah, you think? Oh, wow.
All
Tiny
teeth
little
out,
teeth.
Just waiting for hemostasis now. That's it, Declan. Well done.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. Back to reality, bud.
That was not fault. So brave.
She's crying and saying it's so hard, but I guarantee you 100% she's going to do absolutely fucking nothing different. Nothing when they go home. It's going to be right to the sweets again as soon as they go home. Crocodile tears.
Big treat when you get home.
I called it. I fucking called it. What a joke. You're a joke. Big treat when you get home.
Since
Called
her
it.
first appointment a month ago, Denise's family haven't managed to stick to the hospital's diet.
No shit. Big surprise.
Her parents think that surgery is her only option to lose weight.
I think Virgil's gotten fatter. Whoa, let's go back to that. He's a little bigger.
To lose weight.
Holy shit. This guy is just, he shouldn't have kids. Get your kids taken away from you. Like, send him to like a rehabilitation center because he's killing his kid. This guy sucks. Fuck you, Virgil.
When you're lying down in bed, we'll adjust everything to make sure it's not restricting you too much, okay? But just for now, let's just go ahead and get it on.
The King's team have sent her to a neighbouring hospital to establish whether her weight is damaging her health before she can be considered for surgery.
This is so we can monitor your airflow as you breathe in and out, okay?
So tonight,
Poor
she's
kid.
being tested for sleep apnea,
Insane.
a potentially fatal condition.
13 years old being tested for sleep apnea, something that normally only plagues obese adults, obese and older adults.
Normally seen in overweight adults.
Hey! Crazy.
The process of being overweight affects their breathing, particularly when they sleep, and this has a knock-on effect for their blood pressure and for their heart. These are all very risky things, and they're all entirely reversible.
And that's it, okay? Good night. See you in the morning, okay?
I
Good
wouldn't be
night.
able to sleep at all in there. Holy shit.
This isn't the life that Denise's parents set out to give her.
You know, we try to make happier, but
because we
Stop trying to make happier and try to make healthier. Your kids need to not be loved by you so much in this way. This type of love is killing them. You need a little bit of reality. This is crazy.
took her from Romania, and it's not easy for a child to move in a foreign country without knowing the language, without knowing the people around her. And every time when she asked for something, we couldn't say no. We couldn't say no.
Whose fault is that?
We tried to compensate by giving her anything she wants.
If this test confirms that Denisa does have sleep apnea, it'll be an important factor in helping the King's clinical team to decide whether surgery is the right option for her.
The causes of the obesity are multifactorial. It's genetic, it's environmental. It's not a polarized, you're fat because you ate too much. It's just too simple to say that. I'm a big advocate for these kids because everybody is down on them. And
yeah,
actually the reason they are where they are is complicated.
No, it's the parents. It's not that complicated.
It was horrible. I don't think I slept much with all the wires. It was awful.
We need to do all this to be a normal child, to be well, because now she's not well. With the surgery, everything will be okay.
No. Oh,
in every
my God.
classroom, in every school in England or the UK, 1 in 3 children in that classroom will have a weight problem which will shorten their life and reduce the quality of their life. That's the scale of the problem. Obesity costs our society about £38 billion a year, and it is a complete disaster. It will bankrupt the NHS in the future.
Hello.
Yeah, and at least in England, they have a reason to be freaked out about this kind of problem, this easily preventable problem. America, we're only getting fatter. We don't give a shit. Big food and big pharma are like this, right in each other's pockets. One of them sells you crap disguised as food to make you addicted, and then another one sells you the drugs to make you better when the shitty food makes you sick and fat. It's a revolving circle of just straight up your ass. Fuck you. Welcome to America. Healthy people are not profitable in the American healthcare system. Sick people are customers. They're customers. Healthy people aren't customers. Sick people are customers. So the more sick people, the more customers we have. At least the NHS, it's publicly funded. So at least the people in the system are trying their best to prevent this type of thing. No, not America. God bless America.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Paul?
Okay, and you, Paul? Kashmir.
Nice to meet you, Kashmir.
Nice to meet you too. Come in.
Thank you.
In London, Sarah's mum, Kashmir, is being visited by Professor Paul Gately.
We never have enough
It sounds very tiring.
Very.
Yeah?
So tired.
Are you?
He's an independent obesity specialist who founded the weight loss course that Sarah's on.
Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah.
How is she? She's 2 years here.
Yeah.
See how she's skinny?
So in that picture, what do you see in terms of weight?
I don't know. How
She's a
about
cute
you?
kid.
So I would say that's quite overweight. That's when she was 5.
Yeah.
Overweight.
So when you look at that picture, what do you see in terms of her weight?
Oh, she's putting weight here.
She's
yeah.
heavy there. Okay.
This is my room.
Oh,
now.
nice.
Me and my sister.
You like
we
One
share.
Direction?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, tell me about your weight and how important it is.
My weight is really important because if I keep on eating all the bad stuff, then in 3 years I'd see myself like not healthy, eating the wrong stuff, sitting on the couch all day watching TV. I blame myself for it because my mum says that don't choose the bad stuff, but I choose the bad stuff and I eat them.
What goes through your
It's
mind?
crazy. Is her mom gaslighting her and saying it's her fault that she chooses that stuff? That's crazy. Where's she getting it from? Mom? The secret snack cupboard? Like whose cupboard is that? It's your mom's secret cupboard. Like the parents in this show are fucking awful. Oh my God.
Eat it. Eat the bad stuff.
But you're only 10.
Yeah, I'm only 10, but I always blame myself.
What are the benefits of losing some weight?
People would be my friend. Like the bullies would.
That's brutal, man. When somebody asks you the benefits of losing weight when you're a little fat kid and you say that people will like you, because that's the first thing, not your health or that you get to live a long time or get to feel better or get to just feel comfortable in your skin. It's that kids will stop making fun of you. That's crazy.
Would forget about them, about me when I was put on a lot of weight, but they would start talking to me and they'll be my friend as well. They would stop giving me those nasty looks and that.
If you've seen a child that's been bullied all day, that comes home, that's crying, that's upset, actually, the nurturing side of some parents is, I'll give them what they want.
Food.
And that might be a big plate of food that's tasty and unhealthy. So we've got to take them out of that sort of mindset.
Just give me an idea of what you think's responsible for her weight.
Well, it's school meal, yeah. That's why.
School meals?
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
Okay. In what way? Explain that to me.
In what way? Because she eats custard. She loves custard, Sarah, I know. She asked for it. When I asked her, Mama, why you do that? She said, I love custard, I eat it. This is my favorite.
In all the years of working with families and children, I've never come across an explanation that custard is the cause of obesity.
Oh.
And what about any snacking?
She likes crisps, she likes chocolate. Especially when I'm not home, she found a place wherever I hide it, she's found it the place and she eats.
Of course. If you don't buy
Get rid of it.
It's not in the cupboard.
Yeah.
She can't find it.
But she loves it. If she sees it, she will eat it. but I have to hide.
That's a nice dodging of the question there. He asked if you don't buy it and it's not in the cupboard, she can't find it. And then, but she goes in, but she loves it. Yeah, no shit. That's the fucking problem, lady.
Yeah, that feels to me like a lot of responsibility for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
Because she's still a child.
Yeah, I know.
And I think for some, in some ways, that burden of her making the choices rather than you and her making those choices is you've got to work as a team. I think is really
but that's
key.
what we do. But she's good with that. She's very good. So that's it.
That's it.
Parents are always responsible. They have a responsibility, but so do other segments of our society as well. It is, I would argue, a complete embarrassment.
No. Is the finale of the show Denisa actually getting the surgery? Is that what happens? Is that really what happens? Like, we're at the end. We don't get to see the after? Maybe I'll make another video and maybe we can see where are they now of this. I felt for Denisa so much. I really wanted her to overcome, but it doesn't look like she's overcoming.
To the sort of educational and healthcare systems of the Western world, that for the most common disease in our population, we watch it get worse. The impact it's having on our future generations is so significant, we need to act. And it isn't something we can stick our head in the sand about.
What are they doing surgery on? What a crappy, absolutely crappy after. You know, it's not Declan has learned how to brush his teeth and his dental hygiene is perfect. As Declan is learning how to live with less teeth. Jesus Christ.
Get there, and there, it's just like rock hard.
Seeing Declan be put to sleep, that kind of made a big change to the way I think. It made me feel like I could
nice, a
do that,
toothbrush.
because
There we
if
go.
I'd made sure when he was younger
Better late than never, huh?
that he was doing his teeth properly, then maybe it could have been helped.
Nearly 5 kilos, isn't it? So well done.
5 kilos? 12 pounds?
I'm really
Pretty good.
proud of you. Well done.
Every
Trying
time I
to
used to go
wean
to
him
the
off
shop,
sweets.
I used to always buy sweets, 6 sweets for 6 kids.
I've stopped it all now, though. They don't really have much sweets now.
Now we start to look a lot more at sweets, thinking which are going to hurt the teeth and which aren't. And it's hard to work out which are and which aren't, because there's that many.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard, really. Fruit. How about some fruit? Lost 3 pounds? Denisa, come on. Oh, and her family are keener than ever on
Being
surgery.
13 and having the surgery is kind of a big thing, but I just want to be thinner and much more beautifuler.
That did not pan out the way I wanted. I was hoping for a nice happy ending. It's unfortunate. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure into childhood obesity. I found myself getting really angry at this. Oh, wow, these parents are awful. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to base the thumbnail off of. But yeah, if your kids are overweight, 99% of the problem is on you. I'm sorry. Hopefully, all those kids can overcome what they're dealing with. Declan getting used to eating with less teeth. Denise, I really wanted Denisa to excel, but unfortunately wasn't in the cards. But if you guys like this video and you like the commentary, it was pretty easy to do. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed doing this. You check back for more videos, subscribe, like the channel, click the notification, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.